In this video, you will learn a technique that most instructional videos or guitar teachers fail to mention. If you struggle having smooth strumming, this video will help you. Hi, I'm Mark Turco, and in my years of teaching, I've discovered two common ways that students approach rhythm and strumming. These two ways keep them from sounding good. The first approach many students take is a twisting motion of the wrist. The second approach, the wrist is stiff and it all comes from the elbow. Both of these approaches prevent you from having fluency and the accuracy to play the strings that you want to play when you want to play them. What you want to do is you want to use your wrist and you want it to be in a waving type motion. You do not want to twist your wrist. So without a guitar pick, practice this movement of your wrist to get the feeling of doing it properly. Be sure to keep the palm of your hand parallel to the strings. Once you're comfortable with the wrist motion, grab a pick and hold it as you normally would, but practice without hitting the strings. Be careful not to automatically revert back to the twisting of the wrist or having a locked elbow if that's a habit that you are used to. Be sure to keep the waving motion intact. The benefit of using this waving motion is that you will have better control and you could strum faster. Also, when I'm done strumming through the strings, I can comfortably return my wrist back to the string without needing to look. This is what a D chord looks like. If your waving motion doesn't get you quite through all 6 strings, like a G major chord, at this point you could use the minimum amount of elbow needed to get through all 6 strings. Using your elbow needs to be minimized to what is only necessary to get you through the strings though. You can control the number of strings that you play simply by taking your arm and placing it on the thickest string of the chord you want to play and just using the waving motion down. So I'm going to play a D major chord. My pick will be placed on the 4th string to start. Then I will use the waving motion of my wrist and strum through the chord. Then I'm going to play a G major chord. So I move my pick back so it's located on the 6th string and then use the waving motion to get through the chord. I will demonstrate how this works by going back and forth between the G chord and the D chord. The D chord is only going to use 4 strings, and the G chord I'll use all 6 strings. It looks like this. So with a little practice, you'll get a feel for how much you need to move your arm to play 3, 4, 5, and 6 string chords. Your accuracy of playing the strings you only want to play will improve. To quickly recap, in order to have better and smoother sounding strumming, you want to strum using a waving motion from your wrist, not a twisting motion. Focus on the waving motion of the wrist and you'll have more controllable strumming and you'll be able to play faster. You can control the number of strings you need to play by moving your arm and resting your pick on the thickest string of the chord that you want to play. Let me know in the comment section what other topics you'd like me to cover and have videos on. If you like this video, subscribe to this channel and hit that like button.